Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? That's right, today is day 11 in the 31 days of Halloween. Yep. Now I gotta say this right off the bat, there's a lot of people doing the 31 days of Halloween, the 31 days of horror, the 31 days half October. That's Tony has 9 fingers, the last one. And a lot of them are doing really, really cool ideas for their stuff. Moods 616. I swear, I mean, and I've said this in the comments on his thing. It's like, I always thought I had a pretty good collection when it came to horror. You know, it's like I have a lot of stuff that I don't hear a lot of people talk about. And then I watched like the 31 Days, you know, over on Mood's channel, and dude, it's not even funny. It's like, what I have is a drop in the bucket compared to the more... He has a lot of really cool, obscure stuff. So I love watching that. And you got Brother Max. Brother Max over at Two Ton Nerds, who is a lot like myself. I mean, I see a lot of the same... You know, he does stuff like Species and stuff like that. And it's really cool to watch, you know, hear someone else's take on it, because... For some reason, I mean, not everything, but sometimes he'll talk about a movie that I like, but from a different viewpoint, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then you got the Sinister Sister, Nightmare Maven. Yeah, she's another one that she's also a lot like Max, where she looks at a lot of the movies from a different point of view. Most of the time, she looks at it from a woman's point of view, and that's really cool because I always like to hear the woman's point of view on anything, especially when it comes to horror. So keep an eye out for those people, and I got a list at the end, so check that out. Right now we're going to talk about the 1970 classic from Hammer, The Vampire Lovers. That's right, this is the first of 3 movies in a, 3 movies in a trilogy. Okay, yeah. It's the first of 3 movies that make up the Carmilla trilogy. I had to think of that, you know. This is the first one. Vampire Lover stars Ingrid Pitt as Carmilla. Basically, this is 1970, and her vampiress is more of a lesbian than anything. She's really attracted to young ladies, and she wants all these young ladies to become, you know, creatures of the night with her. That really is the basic plot. Kate O'Mara's in this. George Cole is in this, and a young... Oh man, I don't want to screw up her name. I don't see it here, but you got. You also got Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing plays the general in this movie. It's a very well shot movie, a very beautiful shot movie. It's Hammer, so it's got that European look to it, and you know, like I said, it's 1970. So you got this movie, you've got... After this movie, they got What was her name? Ute Svindesgod, who played Carmilla in Lust of a Vampire, not the. And then you have the twins in Twins of Evil. Now, this one and Twins of Evil are the only 2 that I know that are actually available on Blu-ray. Lust of a Vampire is available, but it's only available on DVD, and if you buy it from like Amazon or something like that, it's a DVD-R. You know, it's like, whoa, well, put this out on your request. You know, kind of like, you know, you request it, they make it type thing. I really wish someone like Synapse or Scream Factory or Severin would pick up that movie and put it out. Even Vinegar Syndrome would be awesome. You know, that way we could actually have the full trilogy all on Blu-ray. That'd be nice. I mean, look at the cover. How cool is that cover? It's sad, though, because that cover really has nothing to do with this movie. It's a cool-looking cover, but you don't see any guys or women chained up to a wall being picked on by a female vampire. I mean, a lot of it takes place in houses and castles and stuff like that, but nothing like that. like I said, Peter Cushing's in this, and Peter Cushing does an awesome job in this movie, even though his role is very limited. We're talking about a time where he was probably at the height of his career. You know, he was doing all the Dracula movies for Hammer, and he did The Beast Must Die for Amicus. You know, so he was really busy. And so they're like, okay, well, we can get Peter Cushing. We can get him for who knows? We'll probably get him for about a week, maybe a weekend, or something like that. We'll have him record all this stuff, and bada bing, bada boom, it's done. It's a really well-made movie. It's got a really cool story to it. If you want to get, it's got a very creepy feel to it, and that's something I look forward to in a lot of older horror movies, is the creep factor, and that's something I really, I really want. I can watch a movie and go, oh, well, this is kind of cheesy, but I really want that creepiness, that eeriness, So yeah, Vampire Lovers. I say check it out. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you have seen it, tell me what you think of it. Did you like? To me, Ingrid Pitt is probably one of the most beautiful women ever, and this movie really shined. She shined in this movie. Madeline Smith, that was the other name I was trying to think of earlier. She's beautiful in this movie. But yeah, so I want to know what you guys think. Have you seen Vampire Lovers? Do you know the movie? Have you watched the movie? Anything. Tell me. Tell me down in the comments. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, always, leave a comment. I want to know what you have to say. Always like, subscribe, share, And when you subscribe, hit that little bell button. That will keep you notified when I put something new up. As always, I am the 13th Wolfman. And here comes the list, and I'm on the prowl.